Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our live viewers today on Insiders YouTube Live. Um, Today, joining us is Coco Chan. She is a soul coach and entrepreneur with 16 years of experience nurturing Hong Kong's most prominent brands and individuals having the lifestyle. Uh, Helping the lifestyle sector. Now, she is the founder and managing director of Voltage PR, one of Hong Kong's most sought after lifestyle communications. Good morning, good afternoon, is it, Coco?
Good afternoon, Steve. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. Now, before we get into the questions itself, Coco, what is soul coaching?
Soul coaching is a rather new term in Asia, not so much in the Western world. Soul coaching is basically an integration of traditional coaching, counseling, and energy healing.
Wow. Okay. And okay, because you are looking at so many different sections in soul coaching, let me get into a bit more of a Japanese philosophy. What is your ikigai? The reason you jump out of bed each morning?
This is a great question. It used to be different, but my ikigai now is wanting to make it a better world for my daughter to grow up in.
Wow, beautiful. And how old is your daughter?
She just turned 10 months old over Father's Day weekend. Yeah,
Congratulations and happy Father's Day.
thank
Uh,
you.
Brilliant. And which movie character best represents you and why?
I grew up watching Disney, so I'm gonna go with Mulan.
Ah, very
Mulan,
good.
yeah, only Asian princess. And also because she was very misunderstood, and she was very different from everyone else, and she was a fighter. And so am I.
Very good. Very nice, exactly. And she did fight for, her place and her stance in between all the warriors in there. Love that. Love that. Any personal experiences that relate to Mulan as well?
Yeah, I've always really had to fight for what was right and what was true. And even until this day, I struggle too, what is in my truest, highest alignment with everything that I do. So I'm always constantly, I wouldn't say fighting now, more so in the past. Now I'm just navigating the waters better.
Very good. You've become a more uh, stately Mulan right now.
Yeah.
Very good. Um, what app could you not live without whilst working from home, and why?
I am not endorsed by them, although I think they should endorse me. Zoom. Zoom is my favorite app. I shifted all of my clients to online, and I love it, especially because I'm a mom, which means I get to work from home, which is awesome.
Awesome. Very nice. And do you find your clients also finding so much more easier to get on Zoom versus any other platform? I'm just gonna
Um,
ask.
Absolutely. I think there was a little bit of resistance before with my clients because some of the work that I do has energy entanglement. And so it was, COVID was like the silver lining for me, actually, to shift everyone into an online space to receive distance healing.
Sure.
So it's been
That
fun.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. And you again you took healing from such a tangible experience which you do, face to face, or and you basically transform that to a digital format, which is brilliant that it didn't stop just because of all the restrictions and lockdowns we had.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, going back just a little bit, what advice would you give to your 21-year-old self?
Man, I wish I knew someone like me when I was 21. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone is on their own timeline. You do you.
Brilliant. Did you want to always be a soul coach at the age of 21? Did you think this is my path?
No, I wanted to be like a rock star, I think, when I was younger. But I guess I'm kind of a rock star in a distant sense now.
Yes. Yes, exactly. By the way, do you sing? I won't ask you to sing right
Yeah.
now.
I do sing. I acted before too. So yeah.
Sorry, rewind back. You acted too?
Yeah, I actually grew up doing a lot of theater and drama class and drama school and all that good stuff. I was not an academic at all.
Oh, wow. Okay. So stay tuned for our next interview with Coco, where she will give you acting lessons and voice coaching as well. But for now, what was your harshest feedback that you've ever received?
I think my harshest feedback was just silence. Growing up, I grew up with
Wow.
yeah, silence was that just always made me uncomfortable growing up because it's just, you never know what the other person's thinking. And it was mostly silence from my grandma, like she would just kind of look at me with her eyes and then not say anything. And then that would just kind of unravel my inner voice and then I'd spiral and be like, oh my gosh, am I not good enough? Am I not doing this? Am I not doing that? Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I taking it back in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, my mom did the same. She wouldn't shout, she wouldn't raise a voice, she wouldn't say anything. She just showed that upset look on her face, and it was just silence. Wow. Okay. Has that formed any bit of you now that you're a mother yourself? Are you thinking back? This is something I will never do, or this is the best way of giving feedback?
I I'm a very vocal person, so I never do that because I know how. Like I feel like the silence treatment is like the worst treatment ever, because you are complete. You're like in the dark, literally, and so no, I would never do that, and I hope I never do. Touch wood.
Fingers crossed there. Right now, um, you've met a lot of leaders, because of work, but what was the biggest challenge, leadership challenge you are facing during the current crisis?
I think because of the crisis, everyone had to work from home. So it was challenging to motivate from afar, because when, other people are working from home, you don't really get to see their reactions per se. And so, yeah, really, and also really checking in with them because normally when you have your face to face, you can see what's going on and be like,
Yeah.
hey, how are you doing? But when you're in a COVID situation, everyone's a little bit just kind of drawn back. So that was for me that was challenging.
Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. Um, what are the predictions for the new normal and digital world 2.0?
Wow, so much. I think the new norm will be the flexibility between working from home versus office space because I think with COVID, a lot of individuals have proven that, look, I'm more efficient when I'm in my own space, right? And I think a lot of corporates will kind of realize that that will be a thing. And secondly, I think that this will happen even sooner than I thought. A lot of print publications will completely go digital,
Yeah.
especially in Hong Kong. Like we've already seen it, but I think this COVID has just kind of speeded up the whole timeline.
Awesome. Awesome. What are your predictions for the new? What will change? Sorry, what will change permanently in the industry, or what changes do you think are here to stay? Especially because we've already crossed the period where people are going to form habits. So we do expect some of these habits to stay. So, you know, what do you think?
I think sustainability obviously is going to be a key mainstay, and also holistic wellness. Like with everyone globally being given an opportunity to journey inwards, I think this has also created a lot of discussions and tension around, oh, my previous lifestyle was not as healthy as I thought. And, I think a lot of people are going to be investing a lot more in their health and well being moving forward.
Awesome. By the way, I know you spoke at so you ran the workshop at Reshape, but did you catch Matt Reed's keynote as well? He was talking about health and lifestyle. He was talking about healthy eating habits, sustainability as well.
No, I didn't get to, but I had the pleasure with working alongside him when I was at Maximal.
Oh, brilliant! I didn't
Yeah.
realize you were working. You worked at Maximal as well.
Yeah, I was one of the founding team members with him. So we worked very closely together.
Awesome! Wow. Okay, so I need to get you both on a interview sometime in the near future. Uh, what are your hopes for the future?
My hopes for the future are, I'm going to sound like a beauty pageant contestant, is world peace. But more so just, I hope that everyone as a collective can just join hands and move forward in, the hopes of creating a more sustainable future for future generations and be more compassionate.
Awesome, awesome. Um, Now, because you mentioned beauty pageants, I'm going to ask you the one question everybody asks at beauty pageants: what's a one weird fact about you?
Okay, so I love eating thousand century eggs. I don't know if
Oh, I know
you know what they are.
those.
Yeah, so they're like the weirdest things to eat. And as a Eurasian girl, people they're like, oh my gosh, you eat this? I could literally eat that all day.
Wow. Okay. Does your husband like it as well? I'm very curious now.
He's okay. I mean, it's not his fave, but I can, like, if you choose like normal egg and that egg, it'll always be the thousand century egg. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to keep that in mind when I do come out to Hong Kong, and I will be treated to a 1,000-year-old egg. Uh, what's your motto in life? What
Um,
drives your determination to do stuff?
Never give up. I think that is at the very core of every entrepreneur, truly, but also in the mental health sense, and also in juggling so many different hats in life. Like if I were to give up, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. And so, yeah, never give up is definitely has been my huge motto throughout life.
And ties back to Mulan as well.
Yeah,
So a very righteous superhero that you do look up to. Wow,
yeah,
brilliant, Coco. I had a ton of fun speaking to you this morning, afternoon for you. I do hope to continue our conversations through other interview times as well. But thank you so much for joining us this morning, and for all of you watching, do join us every Thursday. Our YouTube lives go live. We have a speaker from Reshape or elsewhere across the globe from 90 different countries. So do join us, and we do hope that you enjoyed this interview. Thank you, Coco.
Thank you so much, Steve.
Cheers.
Cheers.